Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Herrera here. I hope that you are all doing well. Can I please listen to SB19's latest album now? It's been like 2 weeks. I feel like I'm being punished. 6 contrasting songs. 26 minutes and 13 seconds long. Why? Why so short? I need like 15 tracks, 4-hour runtime, something like that. A music video for every single song. So I know that I Want You has a music video, and I'll sit down and I'll watch that separately in the same outfit on the same day. Don't you worry about that. But what I'm going to do is listen to the full album with lyric videos. For some of them, I've used the official videos, and for others, I've used fan-made videos because for some reason, I think is it CRIMZONE? CRIMZONE didn't have English subs, which is fine. It's not an English song, doesn't need to be. But I wanted to know what Pablo was rapping about because I feel like it's going to be a rap-heavy song, and Pablo's going to have his influence all over that. So I really want to know what he's talking about. I'm getting started here with GENTO. I could refresh my memory with the music video, I know, but I just can't tolerate still doing that to me again. Not only is this song inspirational, motivational, but they also managed to use the word potato in there. Tell them. They're good at fighting talk, aren't they? Do you ever just listen to them and have this realization as to how fantastic they really are? Because I do. I keep having this realization. My mind is like, enough, you know how good they are. But my memory is like, no, you really don't remember.
Di ko basta-basta makakakita ng gento. Di ko na kailangan lumunok ng bato. Hindi maladana to. Aandar ang makina ko, tanging mekaniko. Ay ako, nanamoni-moni ko. Sa daming pinagdaanan, nagpatong ng istoriko. Soso mga chismoso, likat pumanik na rito. Di naman talaga madali. Aminin ko pa man onde. Sa likod ng mga takong bagay, pega, maran kong hapdi, palisto.
Dude.
Kahit pa si Mephisto, tignan pag na-baseball, na-baseball.
No rush, I can do this all day. No rush. Uniform mentality, let go back. The harder I work, the harder I play. Walang home goals, I can sasalba kahit away.
I'm not ready for the force that is Ken.
Mga diretso sa kabababa. Ako ay galing sa lupa. Kahit pilitin mo mukha, hindi mo makukuha.
Ken really is the definition of the word beast in every aspect. Energy-wise, vocal-wise, visual-wise, he is just one massive attack. I think this is Justin's time. The dance routine is like etched into my brain. I love this bit.
Halukain mo na parang gento. Huwag kang hihito sa ordinaryo. Kahit pasige hanggang sa magdugo. Di ka basta-basta makakakita ng gento. Gento, 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 gento.
I adore this ending part, all of it. I really feel like they're working with some of the best producers. I mean, I know they've got an in-house producer in Pablo, and that he's just amazing. His understanding of each of their voices and their capabilities, but he also pushes them a little bit to their edge, you know, to do better, to be better, and to push boundaries. And I really, really appreciate it. They're giving me such good quality, rich music, and I just want to soak it all up. The latter half of this song is by far my most favourite. I just think it's so playful, it's fresh. They could have just repeated that chorus, like that chorus is killer. They could have done that all the way to the end, but they didn't. They gave me a really interesting ending, and I love that. I love this song. There's nothing not to love about this, and I predict that obviously the decision that this is the pre-release is the best decision. I can't wait to rank these at the end. Let's move forward. No, you and I both know this is the song I'm waiting for. I cannot believe I'm getting this. This is what they're doing. Oh! I can already sense myself getting really irritating during this. I'm going to try and pause it and talk a little less. I mean, that's nearly impossible, but I'll still try. The way that they paired those three voices for the intro of this song is amazing, in my opinion. So Stell has that Prince-like, dreamy voice and kind of high as well. So starting up there, okay, he reels you in. And then we get to Pablo's voice, who is one of the most interesting voices I've come across, in all honesty. I think that he's such a chameleon. Depending on what the song's about, the subject, the lyrics, the style, he can just adapt himself to fit that. And it really works. And that was sung beautifully. By the time we get to Pablo, I'm just like, whoa, what's going to happen? But actually, no, they hit up with Ken already. I was thinking that Ken was going to come in either at the chorus or right at the very end. But no, they hit us with Ken already. And that's quite a hit because you're going from quite a range of voices right there. Ken is made for songs like these, in my opinion. And I think just listening to him, like anybody that enjoys a voice like that has taste because you feel rich listening to a rich voice like that. Like he is velvet, literally, like not like crappy velour, but like velvet, the stuff that was made from real silk back in the day. That is the sound of that voice. Just amazing. My goodness. Oh? Justin! You what? Oh! Give me. Oh. Oh my god, this is my happy place right now. My mind is blown just when I think that SB19 are like up on this pedestal, and that is why they deserve to be. They go and deliver me a song like this that I just love. Can you all just leave me alone? I just need to be in a space with this song by myself for a little while. This is impeccable. Like, I don't see them topping this song for me in this album. I love the way Pablo's rap was kind of broken up. And yeah, they are really using Stell a lot, and Ken, oh my god. Sorry, I spoke all through Josh's bit. I love the innocence that Josh and Justin are bringing to this song. How is it that a group that sing a song like Tilalua actually sing a song like this as well? Excuse my pronunciation. I've completely forgotten how to pronounce that word, even though you told me a million times. Where they sound like sometimes they are just another side of the same voice. That song is so beautifully just woven together, right? You can almost not even tell the difference. But with a song like this, when they go between voices, you're like, oh my God, now we get this texture, now we get this texture. So the most textured voice is, of course, Ken. But actually, Pablo's voice in this is crazy. His twang, the way that his voice is placed right there. If I put my finger on his nose, it would be vibrating. His twang, his pronunciation, everything was just so crisp, so clear. But then we've got actually like an innocence brought to this song by Josh and Justin that I was not really expecting. But actually, when you think about it, relationships, love, sensuality, there's also like an innocence as well, a purity to it. And those two voices brought that to this song that I was not expecting whatsoever. So although this is Signed Sealed Delivered, a sexy sensual song, the way that Josh and Justin have just delivered that to me has really opened up my mind, and I really, really appreciate it. Oh, get out. Pablo's the latest member to stand outside that door. Love the drop of the music right there. I wish. Is he gonna do it? I was just about to make a wish. They grew up in one song. Now, I was really hoping for some Ken ad-libs, but I get it. It might make the song a little heavy. But I adore that section with Pablo and Stell going at it. I don't think I was ever going to be ready for SB19 to turn up the sex factor, but they've done it, and I'm not ready to watch this music video. It's amazing, isn't it? I'm really gonna love it. What I love about the song is that it's not crass, it's not cheap, it's not tacky, it's sensual and sexy, and you really feel a reality of sensuality and that relationship, a romance behind this song, not just tack. And I adore that because I think sometimes you can go the other way, especially when you've got young guys. I think that people tend to try and give young people like overly sexual stuff. And especially when I guess SB19 have been known for more emotional things and more uplifting songs, more empowering stuff. If they're going to try and move in this direction, I would rather that they do it slowly, if they're ever going to do it to that extent, and go down this route first, because I just think this is so classy. It's elegant, and it's the kind of stuff that I would love to listen to. Now, just this morning, please can I go on my still rant? Just this morning, I was watching the news and they were talking about women proposing to men. And do you see where this is going? I'm still going to do it. I'm so embarrassing. And they were saying that women proposing to men is emasculating and that women shouldn't do it, apparently. But I'm still willing to get down on one knee and propose to Stan because I just really feel like he's my ideal man. I'm proposing to Stell. There you have it. This was glorious. I felt like you should all leave me alone to be with this song for a little bit because I need some time alone. Pablo is the latest member to be standing on the other side of that door because I told him to get the hell out with that behavior. This is my number one. I prefer it to Gento, I'll be really honest with you. Do I dare move forward? potato and onion. I can't wait to listen to this with my earbuds in.
Now they chase these suckers pretend it may stop the cat play ball like a cocktail. Suka ba mo check sa kong IG BBS akong drip mo rin Nike. Too cold on my skin's naming. Get a feeling of back, who can stop me? Copy, not me, never been sloppy. Been a long time, but your boy still bossy. Hot outside, but the next still frosty. Bullify deep, wanna see more posse. Y'all too easy, ba't ako mga sulat kala mo? Si bakit mo kakampilan? Huwag kang magumulat. Asa ka pa na magaya, I'm the one and only. Sige, lang na sige, believe it. Nang walang pagsisisi, buhos mo lahat hanggang
Oh, interesting. I think that this is really going to be Justin's era. The thing is that for a song like this, I was really expecting for Pablo and Ken to take the lead, which they do. But also I forget that Josh is actually also in this area. He's really strong. And then just knowing what this song is going to be like, going with that beat, with that sound, like when Ken started, I was just like, what the hell is this? This is crazy good. I just wasn't sure as to what Stell and Justin were going to be doing because they're a little softer, they're a little higher, they're a little bit, both of them actually have this quality of being Prince-like, and so I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I get it now. Like, they're just so clever. Tell me, Pablo has his name all over all of the credits of these songs, doesn't he? Because he's the one that knows what to do with these voices, knows what to do with this talent. Just the way that they've been utilized, like, in a song like this, despite it being a song really for the other three members, the members that are just standing out to me right now are actually Stella and Justin. Isn't that crazy? I think that's a credit to Pablo. I love it when he gets all growly. What is next?
Hero never gonna be me, no. But trying to find me like Nemo. Ties with the double cross, it's just too fragile, needle. Weasels, don't need you. Kasi ngayon alam mo na what to do. Season 2, para mawala na ang mood. Kasi got a lot of things to do.
Damn right.
I don't wanna make it rain. You can't blame me, I'm insane. Di ba pipigilan, I can't be tamed. I got blood saying my name. 1, 2, got 2, assume pain.
I think I judged this song to be in that box, and how dare I? Really, this song is quite surprising, and what a wonderful utilization of the entire damn group. My god, this song is going to be crazy performed live. Did they perform this in their concert? Like, what the hell was that?
Hero never gonna be me, no. But trying to find me like Nemo.
Yeah, this song is not to be judged on that little snippet you get in the teaser, right? Oh. Oh. This is Justin's era. It really is. Please tell me this has a filthy dance routine to it. He barely even said anything or did anything, and I'm floored. I'm slightly frightened at how amazing every single song is turning out to be. What do I even say that I've not said during that? I think I underestimated that song. I put it in a box and I judged it, and I shouldn't have done any of that. I am really, really blown away, especially with the run through of all of the members back and forth, back and forth. Like that was plain showing off, in my opinion. And they're really good at being attacky, at showing off and being really strong. To be quite honest with you, being in an industry with SB19, I'd be quite afraid. I bet they're the nicest guys, and I will watch some of their variety stuff and just some of their interviews and stuff with you. But I would be frightened of them because they are beasts, aren't they? This song was great. Like, if I'm ranking, I think I would actually say I Want You, CRIMZONE, and then GENTO. I prefer this to GENTO. ILAW. Is that how I pronounce it? Light?
Kanina ay nahuli ang aking sarili. Nakangiti na naman at nagkukuli. Nang tunay na kailanman ay di ko
Bring me the ballads. This is the best way to listen to them.
At pagdating sa aking tahanan ay hindi ko na naman mahanap aking susi.
I do hope this stays to be an acoustic song.
Tabi pasintabi na naman. Nahihilo na sa inyo.
Justin.
Nasaan na nga ba ang sarili kong pagkatao?
Justin.
Bang may tenga sa mga bulong ko, kahit pa ako'y sumigaw ay malabo. Oh, at tao po, pakinggan nyo naman ako. Bakit ninyo subukan buksan ang bukas namang pinto, nang tuluyan ang makita nyo, tunay na ako, di nagtatago. Sa likod na bumubulag na ilaw na to.
This is so beautiful. They're beasts in every song.
Napamuni-muni sa kawalan ng huni, di mapapili aking sarili. Ilang nga ang dahilan kung ako ngayon nasan man, ngunit kailangan kong magpahinga, pati ng ilupan samantala.
Which is okay.
Bakit ganito? Inakalang magbabago.
Oh, Josh.
Kabayaran ba dito'y sarili
Never.
ko'y maglalaho? Sino bang may tenga sa mga bulong ko? Kahit pa ako'y sumigaw ay malabo. Oh, tao po, pakinggan nyo naman ako. Bakit di niya subukan buksan ang bakas namang pinta, nang tuluyan ang makita nyo, tunay na ako, di nagtatago. Sa likod na bumubulag na ilaw na to.
No joke, you told me this song was gorgeous.
Ito na naman ako, patungo sa presinto, mag-iisip ng kung ano-ano. Kailan bang laya ko dito? Ito na naman ako, pwede bang ipagpaliban muna ng isang linggo? Pwede muna bang hinto? Papalapit na, ako'y papalapit na. Bigat siya pag ng bawat takbang nitong paa, patungo sa lugar kung saan ayaw kong pumunta. Wala na bang iba? Wala na ba? Patuloy ang aking paghahanap sa pag-asa, ngunit walang saysay ba ang pamamagkaawa? Ano pa ba ang kabuluhan Sino ang may tenga sa mga bulong ko? Kahit pa ako'y sumigaw ay malabo, malabo, malabo. Sino bang may tenga sa mga bulong ko? Kahit pa ako'y sumigaw ay malabo. At tao po, pakulo naman ako. Subukan buksan ang bukas namang pinto nang tuluyan ang makita niyo. Tunay na ako, di nagtatago. Sa likod ang bumubulag na ilaw na ito.
Their ability to blow me away time and time again is what makes them so special. I think there's just no underestimating them, no forgetting them, no putting them in the corner, in the background, nothing. If you want to love SB19, if you want to listen to their music, you have to immerse yourself into the experience that they truly are. Just with every single song, they fully apply themselves, their talents, and they even stretch themselves, you know? Like, I felt a stretch in this in the sense that they were all really getting into the zone and they were acting. The way that this song flips, so when Josh comes in and gives us that almost musical theatre section, it really hit me. Like, this song is so special to me because, as you know, from a musical theatre background, I adore stuff like this, where a character has a story that they're relaying to you, that they have growth within a song, where somebody just lets loose, explodes. That's what you do when you're in theatre. That's what you do when you're in a musical. And there's definitely a musical theatre influence behind this song. Now, if I talk about this and if I talk about ILAW, I would say that I relate more to this song, and I can totally tell that I'm going to end up loving this song probably just as much as that song. I think that song, that being their first song, and meaning so much to them, creating the foundation of who they are today, but being about love, is a little bit distant from me, you know what I mean? But the subject matter that this song talks about, is a little closer to my heart. So I feel like this is something that I can definitely relate with all the time. We've all had that moment, haven't we? You know that line? Like, what is that line? Should I go back? This. Why won't you try opening the door that isn't even closed? Have you done that for yourself? I feel like I have done that to myself so many times. I've literally like shot myself in the foot where I've just assumed that a door is closed and actually it was wide open. And as time goes on, the more that you put yourself in that situation, the more you make sure other people close it for you. And I relate to this so much. Like, this is going to be a great song for me to cry to. I'm surprised I managed to keep it together. But this is just utterly beautiful. And they really pushed into the song and let loose. There was some growls in there and there was some raspiness in there. It wasn't meant to be sung beautifully. It was meant to tell a story. And I just love that. I just have to say, like, what sort of frame of mind do you have to be in to pen a song like this? I hope that they know that they're loved and appreciated and that they have people around them. I'm sure they do. They have each other at the very least, and they have their friends and family. But I hope that they have everything that they dream of. But it's sad that obviously with fame, you do have to pay an awful price, and as much as they wanted it, they probably had to pay that price. This was all sorts of beautiful. I mean, there's still one more ballad on this album, and I don't know whether it's going to be able to top this. So that song is LIHAM, meaning letter. Is that Pablo? Is that Pablo? He changes his voice so much.
Ingang di hinantay,
Gosh.
nagbabalat kayong himala.
Mga pasan ay gumaan, ikaw ang tanging dahilan.
I love where
Sa'yo
this is
lang
going.
napuno
Give
ng
me a happy ending.
kasiguraduhan. Narito ako, tapat lang at totoo.
Mm.
Pinapangako sa iyo.
Josh.
Ito ang aking liham sa pag-ibig ko. Di hahayaan na mag-isa ka sa kahit na ano. Ikaw lang ang himpilan ng aking puso. Sa piling mo'y panatag ang buong pagkatao. Ligaya ng aking mundo.
I don't know, maybe because I haven't really listened to a full album of SB19s before, that I've just not got this experience. But I feel like I'm really sat here and their voices are just so crisp, so clear, and their technique in singing as well. Like, it's not easy to sing like that. They're really pronouncing, enunciating very clearly. Their breath control is fantastic. The strength behind it all, their technique is just so great. I think that's what's blowing me away more than anything. And I think that that's the key. When you have your technique down, you can sing anything at all. And I think that that's what they've done. Instead of having visuals that are stunning or dancing that's amazing, what they've done is ensured that actually the bare basics are top notch. Their voices are so good.
Okay, rami ng mga bagay na hindi natin maintindihan.
Justin, this is your era.
Sa kabila ng lahat ay pilit nating binabalikan. Oh, wow! Nga panaginip na inaasam. Ako'y binuo ng mabuti't masamang karanasan. Puno man ng mansya'y tinuring karangyaan.
At ganon na lang, pagmamahal mo ay wala. Anumang abang kaya ka ba?
I just don't think I can focus on the song when I've just been delivered a line like that.
Nga panaginip na inaasam. Ako'y binuo ng mabuti't masamang karanasan. Puno man ng mansya'y tinuring karangyaan.
That line is the money line. This song is absolutely stunning. The meaning behind it, the way that those lyrics have been written is absolutely stunning. What a beautiful use of this language. These boys have everything to be proud of, everything to be massive for, because they just scream kings, don't they? They just own everything. Like, if they're going to sing in a language, if they're going to write in a language, they're going to make sure that it is meaty. And that's what all of this is. So whether you're singing about love, and I know a lot of times I talk about love in a negative way, because, oh, it's another ballad, it's another love song. But when you give me a love song like this, that's been written with such depth like this, like, whoa, I don't know what I did to deserve this.
At ganon na lang, pagmamahal mo ay wala. Anumang
It's a damn shame that I do not understand this language. I bet it sounds amazing if you can understand, right?
Magpapagal para sa'yo. Handang isuko ang buo. Ito ang aking liham sa pag-ibig ko. Di hahayaan na mag-isa ka sa kahit na ano. Ikaw lang ang himpilan ng aking puso. Sa piling
Josh and Justin are blowing me away.
Paano kaya kung hindi tayo nagkita?
Don't take it back. Don't take it back.
Buhay ko'y matatawag pa nga bang buhay? Sa layo ng bituin, ang tingnan nito'y pagtingin sa nakarang di gunitang tunay. O paumanhit, wala ka man sa alaala ko'y habang buhay kitang mamahalin.
My heart just sank.
Ito ang aking liham sa pag-ibig ko. Di hahayaan na mag-isa ka sa kahit na ano. Liham sa pag-ibig ko. Pinapangako na ang bituin ko ay para lang sa'yo. Ikaw lang ang himpilan ng aking puso. Maging sa hinaharap o nakaraan, ikaw lang at ako. Ang aking mundo. Ligaya ng aking mundo.
What can I even say about that? That was so beautiful. I really love that in a couple of songs now, what they've done is instead of giving like a verse or 3 lines to one individual member, they've split that between all the members and they do this run where they go from all through all 5 of them. And I really love that. What a wonderful use of voices. And that's their strength. You know, the strength is in the differences between all of them and the way that somehow magically they can all come together and sound so strong and unified. I really love when they do that, I have to say. I'm going to have to listen to the other songs that I've heard of those to see if they've done that all along or if this is something fresh, a fresh approach to this album. The thing with this song is that I thought it was going to be a sad song, okay? Because when you're talking letters, it's going to be full of regret and everything, but actually starting off, it felt like, no, this is a love letter to somebody that you are with currently. That turn in the end where it says, my apology, you can kind of think of this song in any tense, and that kind of just really hit me. The use of just one phrase, of 2 words, changes everything. Words are just so powerful, and I think that is what is on SB19's side. So not only are they incredible voices, incredible talents, it's the words, it's the message of what they have to say to us, what keeps us stuck with them, glued to them, addicted with them. And taking time away, having a break from these videos, listening to this music, when I come back and I hear stuff like this, I know why I do it. I know why I put up with all the nonsense and all the hate. Because I get to listen to stuff like this. I got to discover SB19. And can I tell you that one individual person, please can you re-identify yourself? Who was it that recommended SB19 to me and said that you know who you're going to love? SB19. It was from TVXU. I reacted to something TVXU related and you said, you know what? You're going to love SB19. Tell me who you are, because I love you. You've changed my life. SB19 have changed my life. I don't think I'm going to come across another group like this. Like, honestly, this is a moment in time. This is a moment in my life. And I feel so lucky that I get to record these moments and come back to them and remind myself how I came across such a spectacular group. What a crazy album this is. What a crazy group. And I love all 5 of them so much. There is just one more song on this album. It is called Freedom. And I'm thinking it's going to be like, is the song called Go Up? Up? Is that what the song's called? I can't even remember now. Uplifting, fun, a great ending to this album. I just don't want this album to end. Like, they've delivered me golden song after golden song. Like, I just don't want it to be over. I want to live in this moment. It looks like the opening to The Simpsons.
Be real. Recognize real.
Heaven ay parang malayo sa katotohanan.
Bigla nang iyong hawakan sa tangan mo'y aking naramdaman. Pag ika'y kasama, di na babahala. Langit ang biyaya ng iyong presensya. Huwag luwag.
Justin has really been working very hard on his range and his voice, his breath control, everything. I just feel like he's really developed the lower half of his voice over the past year or so. And I'm really, really impressed by how he's sounding in this album.
Nasaan na bang mawawala pagkat pakpak ko yung binuka. Lilipan ng malaya kasi nga. You are my freedom. All them is just so great.
Oh.
We gotta celebrate. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You are my freedom. Brought out the best in me. Forever I'm in debt. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You are my freedom. Don't know who sent you here. No matter, you're welcome there. Don't
I feel like this is a song for those that have been with SB19 throughout the years. This is like, we're still who we were.
I'm taking you with me. I'm in heaven. Freedom. You are my freedom. My freedom.
Para bang barko akong naglalayag sa gitna ng bagyo. Sinagip mo ko sa negatibong dala ng mundo.
Unang pagsamo na sana ay
No, I think that's tricky. I love deep voices. I've listened to a lot of vocalists, rappers, singers across the world with deep voices, and a few of them have this ability to change the depth of their voice, right? To change the texture of it, the tone of it, shall I say, maybe? Because we've got Ken, who a couple of songs ago in I Want You was being like velvet, but now he doesn't sound like that. Now he sounds a little bit different. He's changed the depth of his voice, but it still sounds comfortable. It still sounds like him. It's just really, really interesting that he is able to do this. Like, this man needs to be like a voice actor. He needs to do voice overs, all of that. I just think he'll be wasted if he's just a singer.
you are my freedom. My freedom.
Para bang barko akong naglalayag sa gitna ng bagyo. Sinagip mo ko sa
Like it's him, but it's not him.
Unang pagsamo na sana ay walang magbago. Makaligo, kayanin o mawali pa sa iyo. At ngayon'y kasama na kita wala na. Kahit na anong bahid ng pangamba. Huwag na wag ka na sana pang mawawala. Pagkat kapayapa kita, ako'y malaya ngayon kasi nga.
I love it.
Oh damn it feels so great. We gotta celebrate. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You are my freedom. Brought out the best in me. Forever I'm in debt. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You are my freedom. Don't know who sent you here. Not mad, you're welcome there. Don't disappear. You are my freedom. Now I can fly away. I'm taking you with me.
Let's go.
Because you are my. Ooh, yeah.
Ako'y nagpapasalamat di mapaliwanag.
Is this a song for our tin?
Don't know who sent your hair. No matter what comes there, don't disappear. Now I can fly away. I'm taking you with me. I'm in heaven.
But don't go. No, that song is going to be absolutely killer when they perform it in their concert, isn't it? It's going to be a song where everybody can sing along to, whether you know the language or not, right? I love that so much. I think that's definitely a fan song, and that's a song for those that have been there throughout the time. So, as I said, it reminds me of Go Up. Am I saying that title incorrectly? So they're kind of just finishing off by saying, we're still the boys that we were, but we're growing, we're changing, and we're forever evolving. Stick with us. Thank you for being with us. It's just such a gorgeous song still, despite being a somewhat simple sounding song in its melody and in its makeup. Lyrically, it was beautiful, it was unique, and I really love that. I'll be listening to that a lot. It's perfect for summer, it's perfect for this time, perfect to be listened to out loud. And Pablo is just something else, isn't he? If I start to try and wrap up my experience of this album, and I just think that Pablo is a talent on his own, like in his own right. In this world, he's just such a special individual that exists. I just want more and more people to know about him. I know they do, but I want more people to know about him. And I honestly can't pick between the 5 of them. I love them all so, so much. I think that Justin has really caught my ear in this album. I think he has become so strong and into his own. So I would say that if I'm pairing voices, I would say that Stell and Justin sit somewhat in the similar area, and that Ken and Josh sit somewhat in a similar area as well. Not sound-wise, but maybe style-wise. And then Pablo is that middle that keeps them together, which works quite well as well because he's the leader. He can go in either direction, or he can flip it around upside down. But I think that despite saying that I feel they sit in these areas with Justin, I think that Justin's really coming into his own. I don't think that he is under Stell's shadow. I think that he is a unique voice in his own. He has power. He has a force in that voice, and I can't wait to continue down this path that they've opened this door, you know? They've given us 5 songs. Who's to say that in a year's time they won't give us another 5 songs? Please, please. Don't make it a year, make it 6 months. I can't wait to constantly see this evolution of Justin and his voice. Now, Josh, I always thought that he was quite confident, a little bit sassy, a big talker. But in this, I've seen an innocence in his voice, a purity in his voice. So despite him suiting a style that would somewhat be delivered to you by somebody who's very overconfident, cocky even, he's actually delivered a lot of this stuff with sincerity, and it's really sweet. I've heard a different side to his voice. I'm really, really loving it. You know what? I thought I was going to rank these songs until I heard Freedom, and it just reminded me that you don't have to rank stuff. I can love everything. I'll tell you what my most favourite song is on this album, and I think that that would be... Any predictions? ILAW. I think ILAW is my most favourite song on this album, and I think that that's shocking for me because I was adamant it was going to be I Want You. But it's not, just because of the subject matter, of the feeling, of the emotion that came out of me when I heard ILAW. I think that that would be my most favourite song from this album. But saying that, LIHAM and I Want You, I just can't move forward without naming those 3 songs. They are God-level top-tier songs, as are the others. And I've literally just ranked them for you, even though I said I wasn't going to rank them. I love them. Please, if you're able to, tell me what your most favourite song is on this album, and tell me who's shining for you in this album. Both J's for me. And Yeah, thank you so much for listening to this with me. I cannot wait to now go away and watch the music video for I Want You. I'm so, so excited to see Stell and whatever it is that he's going to do. This was amazing. Thank you so much for listening to this album with me. I hope that you had fun, and until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe.